And students at Presidency College in Kolkata have taken to the streets. They're extremely angry about the vandalism and the attack on the Presidency College yesterday by alleged TMC activists. TMC activists barged into the college, attacked the Baker Laboratory, vandalized the college, harassed young boys, young men and women, the students of the Presidency College, threatened women with rape. And these are live pictures that we are getting to you from outside the Presidency College. Students are protesting against this vandalism. They want the strictest possible action to be taken against the perpetrators of yesterday's violence. They also want action to be taken against the policemen who stood by and watched and did not intervene to stop the violence yesterday. Headlines today spoke to the Vice Chancellor of the Presidency College University. We spoke to Dr. Malvika Sarkar, and she said she called up the police. The police were also there outside the Presidency College, but they refused to intervene. They said they didn't have orders to intervene. And these are visuals, these are pictures that we're bringing to you from outside the Presidency College in Kolkata. There has been widespread condemnation of the violence on campus yesterday. And a day after this violence, students have taken to the streets. Let's listen in to what they're saying. Bloody politics, spare us. When we go to the temple of learning is what these students are saying. Some of the students' headlines today spoke to said, was this the Parivartan that Mamata Banerjee actually promised? Never in the history of the Presidency College has something like this ever taken place, where people waving Trinamool Congress flags broke open the gates, entered the college, chased women, threatened to rape them, beat up young students, vandalized property, all in the name of politics, all because some SFI activists had heckled Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee and the State Finance Minister Amit Mitra a day earlier in Delhi when they went to meet the Planning Commission Chief Montek Singh Ahluwalia. Malvika Sarkar, the Vice Chancellor of the Presidency College University, gave headlines today, graphic details of what happened. She was on the campus. She said she saw a group of people. They did not appear to be students, but she saw them carrying TMC flags. She called the police. The police came. They were standing outside the campus gates. These boys then, these TMC activists then broke open the gates and entered. Once they entered, they beat up boys, made obscene gestures at the girls. Police were requested to help. The police did not help. They said they have no orders to take action. Malvika Sarkar, the Vice Chancellor, went on to say that she saw how some of her students had broken teeth, cut lips, some of them had serious injuries, and yet the police did not come forward to help. And headlines today is Indrajit Kundu now joins me on the phone line. Indrajit, you've been speaking to these students constantly. Those who are protesting today, what are they saying? What are their demands?
Well, that's right. Students at the Presidency University are quite agitated since the incident happened on the campus. They are saying it's unprecedented. They have not seen something of that sort. I spoke to the Dean of Students. She is also an alumni of this very university, and she is shocked. She is hurt as well. Not only outsiders, as they term them as hooligans, They do not belong to the campus. They entered the campus and vandalized it. But they have also misbehaved with female students. They did not even spare the teachers. Some of the teachers there. In fact, the dean of students herself was harassed, and she was abused by people who had entered, and they were vandalizing the laboratory. So the students are agitated. They are shocked. They say that this is something that was completely unimaginable. They are also facing charges on the police, because there were only 2 policemen who were there at inside the campus yesterday when this incident happened. And even when the incident was happening and they were vandalizing the Baker lab, the century-old Baker lab, and the students went to the police to complain and say that you should take some steps. The police said that there was no instruction from them higher up, and therefore they were only sitting sitting down. So there
Which
was no
is very
police
embarrassing, and the police still haven't explained their actions, and perhaps that is one reason why these students have taken to the streets to get today a silent, non-violent march, a protest march. Rohit Singh also joins me from Kolkata. Rohit, you spoke to Malvika Sarkar, the Vice Chancellor of Presidency College University. Is she also a part of the protests today? What are these students demanding?
Well, Malvika Sarkar is not a part of this protest right now, but this protest has just started short while back from the Presidency College, and this protest march has just moved on, and it will be going on till the Writers' Building. And the students at the Presidency are really very angry. They are saying that in the history of Presidency, nothing like this has happened in so many years, and it was like a premeditated attack that happened yesterday. In fact, when I was speaking to the Vice Chancellor, she also said that these goons, the hooligans who had entered into the premises, they were carrying arms with them. They left behind a javelin. So it was a premeditated attack that had taken place. And she also slammed the Kolkata police, because she said that there were 4 policemen deployed at the Presidency College. And when Malvika shouted for some help to these policemen, they simply said that they do not have any orders from the seniors to do anything, and they were just mute spectators. So clearly goes on to show that these TMC goons had a complete free hand yesterday when they were completely damaged properties at the Presidency College and indulged into a lot of vandalism.
Okay, tell me this. The police did not intervene yesterday. Has there been any explanation from the police today? Why is it that they did not intervene yesterday?
Gaurav, no answers coming from the senior police officials. We are trying to talk to them as to why they did not come for help when these hooligans had barged into the college and they were vandalizing properties. No answers, but what they say is that after the incident happened, after these hooligans left, senior police officials rushed to the spot, and now, if I can show you, security has been enhanced at the Presidency College, but all this has happened only after the incident has happened. The hooligans had entered the Presidency College. They had vandalized properties. They had damaged so much the lab, and they also threatened to rape the girl student who at this college. So the police has also a lot of questions to answer as to why they did not come for help when 4 police officers were standing outside the campus, and when the registrar and the vice chancellor were calling them for help, they did not turn up.
Okay, Headlines Today also spoke with Devashish Roy Chaudhary, Dean Students Welfare at the Presidency College, who told us about the horrors inflicted by the Gundas yesterday. Let's listen in.
Yesterday around 1 o'clock, the campus of Presidency University was vandalized by a group of outsiders. They chased our students. They beaten them up very badly. They abused our female students, threatened them to rape them whenever possible. They vandalized our physics laboratory. Yeah, that was the thing. It was completely uncalled for. There was no provocation from my students. And a group of outsiders, there was no student agitation or something involved in the entire incident. So a group of outsiders who looked like hooligans. Yes, they dared to break the lock of the gate. They broke the lock of the gate. They dared to come inside, physically assault my students, physically assault our faculty members, and whatnot. As far as going to the Chief Minister's office, I think students are going to tell her or convey the message to her how deeply shocked they are. and they want a better atmosphere in an institution like Presidency.
Better atmosphere is what students are looking for. Clearly, this is not the way. And this, when Mamta Banerjee says she's asked her party cadres to remain peaceful and agitate in a non-violent manner. Let me bring in senior left leader Nilotpal Basu for more on this story. Sir, the Vice Chancellor, Malavika Sarkar, we spoke to her. She said she requested the police for help. The police did not come forward. What do you make of what happened at Presidency College, sir?
What is happening in West Bengal is nothing short of state-sponsored campaign of terror and repression. And that the kind of terror that has been unleashed sees no difference of political colors. Not only just the officers of the CPIM or the left parties, but even as exalted an institution like Presidency College and University could be attacked, could not even be dreamt of at any point in time in history. This is our glorious heritage. You see, people like Acharya P.C. Roy, J.C. Bose, and Prashanta Mahalanobis, they worked in that laboratory, the Baker laboratory, which was vandalized yesterday. And right, left, and center, they have attacked and beaten up students, teachers. All right-thinking people in the state have come out, and this is the most obnoxious situation that one can have. There's a complete breakdown of constitutional order in the state.
This does indeed appear to be the case, sir, and especially when the Vice Chancellor says, I requested the police to help. The police refused to help, even though they were there. They said they have no orders to intervene. So the police clearly appear to be serving senior officers or political masters and not the people of the state, Mr. Nilotpal Basu.
I'm afraid you have not taken the bite of the register, Mr. Probir Sarkar. I suppose we yesterday spoke on camera that perhaps the CRPF will have to be brought in to maintain law and order in the state and in protecting the Presidency University. So you can understand how adverse a commentary is this on the law and order situation of the state.
And no arrests in this case still so far. Police sources telling headlines today, they haven't been able to identify the perpetrators. Are they shielding the perpetrators, sir?
I think that is the whole problem. About Delhi, the Chief Minister says that it is an unsafe place and complains about some untoward incident. But where such heinous crime is being committed, the police under her, she is also the Home Minister, nothing happens.
Nilotpal Basu, stay on with us for a moment because we want our viewers to listen in to the anguish and the pain in the voice of the Vice Chancellor of the university. We spoke to Dr. Malavika Sarkar, the Vice Chancellor of Presidency College University. Let's listen in.
They did not look at all to be like students. We don't know who they were. They were carrying Trinamool flags and they were trying to enter. Our gate was locked. They managed to break open the chain and they entered the campus, and whoever student they saw in front, they started beating up the boys, they started chasing the girls, making threats and obscene gestures towards the girls. The entire time, 4 police officers who were stationed at Presidency stood by as silent spectators, doing nothing to help. Our registrar asked them to come forward and help, and they replied that they had no orders. And when they left, accidentally they left some of their belongings, which included a javelin, which shows the extent to which these people were armed, which is extremely, something to be taken very serious note of. They chased girls, they even threatened them with rape, they threatened to tear off their clothes. So it was an absolutely horrible situation.
And the police were just mute spectators?
Police were just mute spectators.
So the Vice Chancellor has now written to the governor seeking his intervention in this case. And headlines today is Rohit Singh, spoke to some of these protesting students. Let's listen in.
There is massive resentment and anger in students and also the professors at the Presidency College, and they are protesting against what has happened yesterday at this prestigious college of Kolkata. Hooligans entered into this college carrying TMC flags, and they indulged into vandalism and arson and damaged a lot of property. And against the entire incident that has happened today, these students of Presidency, along with the professors, they are now carrying out a protest march right from the college till Writers Building. They're carrying out a protest march, and they are wearing black badges, their black bands on their head to mark as a mark of protest, to show that how angry they are against what has happened to this prestigious college. Let's get in some voices as to what they have to say. Why are you guys protesting today?
It's because the previous day we were attacked by the TMC people.
You guys are angry against what has happened?
Yeah, we are.
You tell us why you guys are protesting.
What happened yesterday, the entire state would have it. It was wrong. It was a breach of the sovereignty of an 100-year-old, more than 100-year-old institution, and it is unacceptable. At this point of time, we don't know who did it, since the government has already said that it's under the investigation of who exactly these people were who attacked us. But then at the end of the day, the ones who did attack us had placards of TMCP, had posters of TMCP, they had pro-government slogans with them, and as a result, it's just a message to everyone that what happened yesterday was wrong.
And this happening at the prestigious Presidency College, are you shocked?
Absolutely. There were teachers in our department who said that in their entire teaching career, they have witnessed nothing like this before.
So you see, students here are really very angry. They are shocked at what has happened at this college, and now they are protesting against this, what has happened. They are wanting an investigation to take place so that those culprits could be identified. With camera person Alok Das, this is Rohit Singh in Kolkata for Headlines Today.
And Headlines Today's Manogya Loiwal now joins me for more on the story. Manogya, the Chief Minister, is she still in hospital? Is she out of hospital? Has she reacted to what happened at Presidency College yesterday?
Well, the Chief Minister has not responded on this. The Education Minister has said that action will be taken against those who are guilty and this would not be tolerated. But what is more important is that even as we talk, the Governor has just met the Chief Minister inquiring about her health, especially because she's been admitted in the palliative clinic. But the response of the state government on this is sadly not the way it could have been or it should have been in the case, because students have been attacked of a Princeton Institute in Kolkata, one of the most important institutes in the country. And the vandalism that we've seen and the kind of protests and the rallies that we've seen in the college, and then breaking and also ransacking the whole area and the laboratory of physics was completely unacceptable for the students and also for the Vice Chancellor. They have expressed anguish about it.
Indeed. In fact, senior left leaders have said that something like this has never happened in Kolkata, especially at the Temple of Learning. Let's listen in to Sitaram Yechuri now.
The Trinamool Congress, when they were waving Trinamool Congress flags and doing this, that has been captured in the TV footage of various channels. So there's no doubt as to who was responsible for that.
Manogya, have the police even made an effort to identify who the perpetrators were?
Well, a police complaint has been lodged against the unknown, and the police has said that they will try to investigate it by trying to get the visuals and the footage of the electronic media, trying to procure the video from them, because they do not have any CCTV footages or any CCTV cameras installed here or any other visuals that could have been captured by the students here. But then not action has been taken by the police till now.
Okay, for the moment, Manogya Loiwal, many thanks for joining me. So these students are now marching from their college, from the Presidency College University, all the way to the Writers Building. They want to meet the Chief Minister. Will she meet them? We'll track that story closely. But they do want to say that spare the Temple of Learning at least.